Hey! Ha! GULO Idol! Number 9! The interrupted weekend at the Doctor's Salon. Probably Dr. JT, Dr. James Turner. Oh, fuck! What the fuck happened here? Shit. What happened? God dang it. This looks like Walter Keane's small sword. We're getting right into it. The man is not breathing and has a huge vertical wound in his forehead? Did he get stabbed with a fucking sword? Shit. May 8th, 1792. This is a year later. Dear friend, the elections are over, so let's uphold tradition and have a leisurely weekend at my place with you and Leopold to discuss the Prime Minister situation. Please join us on May 12th. Kindly confirm your presence, Dr. James Turner. Listen, apologies for the shouting match yesterday. Let's continue our discussion at noon. Leo. Fuck. Who's Leo, though? Ooh, he's got a button in his hand? Why does that matter? Also, love that carpet design. Sick fucking carpet design. Is this the only room? Oh, there's another room. Okay. Psychoactive plants. Spotty onion. An illusion of unity with the universe. Increased appetite. Hiccups. Black poppy. Sleepiness. Whites of eyes get pink tint. Lemurian Lichen. Hyperconcentration of one thing, loss of perception of time, rapid blinking. And then red berry, surge of energy, vocalization of all of your thoughts, twitching, and aggression. If I take a red berry, I'd be like... I don't even know. Vocalization of all your thoughts. It's just like... You just start fucking just like saying all your shit. So stupid. Ooh. The seals of the 12 Lemurian clans. And also there's a fucking boomerang on the ground. Did he get fucking hit with a boomerang? Off the wall? That's how he died? Someone just whacked him with a boomerang? The hell? Okay. Ha! Leopold, your plan to frame Petu is sublime, but your missing button is more than enough proof that you did it. Huh. Constable, please escort this man out. He's got the ruby ring, a doctor's scalpel, and a small sword. I love how all these guys fucking have smalls. So this has got to be Leopold. James! This is preposterous. You know damn well he was killed by that Lemurian savage. So he's got a missing button, which this guy's holding. His eyes are fucking red, which means that he's probably on Black Poppy. So this is May 8th. This was also May 8th. Now that the elections are over, please join me for a leisurely weekend at my manor with good old Augustus and some fine fellows. We will have some drinks and discuss what to do about the Prime Minister position. So, he sent the same letter to both of them. So this is Leopold and this must be Augustus. So this is Leopold. To me, this is Augustus. I know that this is James Turner. Is this a Lemurian guy? Who the fuck is Lemurian? There's a bottle of sherry that has fallen in this room. But it looks like there's... Is there glass? Is this glass? Is this room accessible? Or are these just weird arches? Huh. Okay. So we're in the salon right now. That's the library. There's a tea house outside, a chess house. That's kind of sick. Croquet fields, flower beds, a fountain. Fuck. This place is huge. Am I going to have to look around all of it? There's 36 clues. We're halfway done-ish. This is outrageous. I thought you were an honorable man, Leopold, not some Aquitanian agent trying to sabotage our friendly relations with Lemuria and provoke conflict. This motherfucker is... what's his name again? Alistair... Oh, that's the cock guy. Alistair Cock. He's like a general. He stole his life just like that. The doctor is a smart man since he saw through his lies. What's going on with this motherfucker with the blue hair? Dear friend, at one of the balls... So he sent a third message now on May 8th. At one of the balls, you said that you would love to meet someone actually interesting. I'm having a weekend of drinks at my manor, and a prince from the 11th clan of Lemuria will be joining us. Please do us the honor of your company, too. So the 11th clan, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11? Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's only 11, and it says the seals of the 12 Lemurian clans. And he's got... this one. I hope the host did not notice me when he was leaning over the sleeping eye patch gentleman. Is this a Lemurian man? I'm assuming that's the 11th one. A spicy smelling ornamental box? Dear Prince, he's got to be the Prince of Lemuria. I heard that you got invited to a party by the director of Seven Seas Company himself. I know you hate associating with these invaders and thieves, but this might just be the opportunity we seek to reclaim our honor. And he's got a clean Lemurian war club. Doesn't have any fucking blood on it. Dear Prince, as you know, I am a great aficionado of Lemurian culture. It would be my pleasure to invite a member of the Patu clan and to spend a leisurely weekend at my estate with some of our own political dignitaries. That's May 8th as well. So he's sending out an invite to all these motherfuckers. So, this Seven Seas clan... I'm gonna go back for a second. Is this just like a colonizer shit? That Dr. James Turner is running? The Court of Directors of the Seven Seas Company. Didn't somebody else have a Seven Seas Company thing? As the director of the Seven Seas Trading Company, I do not assess work applications. So he's the director of this Seven Seas Trading Company, which seems to be some sort of like colonization clan. I know you hate associating with these invaders and thieves. Which makes sense because he's got a bunch of fucking Lemurian weapons and artifacts on his walls. Ha! Leopold, your plan to frame Patu, which is probably this guy, the Patu, is sublime, but your missing button is more than enough proof that you did it, Constable. Please escort this man out. Okay, who's this guy? Constable number 1, Arthur Faulkner. Oh God, believe me, my lord, I do not feel comfortable arresting a prime ministerial candidate, but I must ask you to follow me. So, is this guy... This guy's Leopold, and the other guy is Augustus. They are fighting for the prime minister position. So this guy is Arthur Faulkner. This guy's Augustus something. This is the Lemurian guy. Testimonies. Leopold. Oh, fuck me. This is a lot of fucking shit here. Leopold claims he had a glass of sherry with James in the library and became drowsy. This makes sense because he was probably on the opiate thing over here, the black poppy. As he was falling asleep, he saw the Lemurian observing him through the glass door. So this is a glass door. Woke up, found the butler on the floor asleep. Woke up the butler, entered the salon and found the body. Upon inspecting the weapon, deduced that the Lemurian was the murderer. Instructed the butler to raise alarm. I need to get everyone else here. So is this the butler? Oh lord, I did not expect something like this in our household. Slightly grassy garden. Cheers. I'm assuming that's the butler. This is such a mess. However, we will clean the blood out of the rug. This guy's on some fucking poppy shit too. Who's this guy though? Who's the butler? Is this the butler? No. He's someone who was invited. One of them is the oh, this is the constable. This might be the butler over here, this guy. This guy, I don't know who he is. Had a glass of sherry with James in the library. The butler was asleep on the floor, but he doesn't have red eyes. Is this the butler? And then there's also a gardener. Maybe this is the butler. And the gardener is someone else. Gideon claims that played croquet with Ergin in the morning. They got bored and went to drink tea in the tea house. Ergin drew his attention to the interesting design of the chess house, saw Lord Alistair Cock lecture the butler, saw Master Turner come to the chess house and send the butler away. Just as Ergin was remarking on the beauty of the chess house, saw Lord Alistair leave the chess house and return shortly afterwards. I'm not going to be able to make sense of this until much later. Slightly difficult to understand what he says, potentially because he has challenges with our language. Claims that everything young Master Bell says is absolutely correct. So is Ergin Patu this guy? I think that might be the case. James Turner, we know who this is. He claims that he drank a glass of sour sherry with Blanchard in the library in the morning. Then he went to the chess house where he found Lord Alistair and the butler, ordered the butler to clean up the library and get rid of the bad sherry, spent the rest of the time playing chess with Alistair until the alarm was raised. NB, as the master of the house, he led the interrogation of the suspects. So this is definitely James Turner. We know who that guy is. James Turner. We know that this guy's Alistair Cock from the last one. Do we have that? Cock? We need to click Alistair here first. In the morning, he practiced chess at the chess house and educated the butler on his lack of military training. Sometime in the afternoon, Dr. Turner arrived and sent the butler away. They played together and very close to winning. Okay, so this is Alistair. And then the guy who was drinking sherry is Leopold Blanchard. So, Leopold Blanchard. Then we have Gideon. Croquet with Ergin. Master Bell says is absolutely correct. Is it Gideon Bell then? Which guy is Gideon Bell? Billiam? His name is Billiam? Billiam is the gardener. Claims he planted and pruned all morning by the chrysanthemum bush. Saw the young gentleman in the corner leave the croquet and go behind the manor. So the young gentleman is probably Gideon. In the afternoon, moved from the rose bush. From there, saw Lord Augustus leave the fountain at around noon. Continued his work on the rose until the alarm was raised by Mr. Hill. So which guy raised the alarm? Podrick. Podrick is the butler. because he raised the alarm. So this is Podrick. Figuring out first name and last names here is difficult. Served Lord Alistair in the chess house in the morning. His master arrived and instructed him to dispose of the spoilt sherry that he and Lord Leopold had drunk and then go assist Mr. Spade in the garden. So the gardener is Billiam Spade. That was his name, Billiam, right? Makes sense that the gardener's last name would be Spade. Yeah. On entering the library to take away the glasses, found Lord Leopold asleep, suddenly was overcome by dizziness and fainted due to his weak heart. Was woken by Lord Leopold and instructed to raise the alarm, then saw the deceased lying in the salon. Okay. Just gotta figure out Gideon's last name. I think it's Gideon Bell because Ergen says it whatever, because he was with him. I think it's Gideon Bell is this guy. And Ergen Patu is with him all day. So that makes sense. Podrick, his last name. Where do we see Hill? Hill. Continued his work until the alarm was raised by Mr. Hill. So that's Podrick Hill. And then there's 2 left, which only leaves Augustus something. We don't have his last name yet? Huh. Where was Augustus? Was he in the chess area? Saw Lord Augustus leave the fountain around noon. Okay, well, let's see. Whoa. We got hella shit here. The London Gazetteer, May 11th, 1792. Who will be the new prime minister? So it's Augustus. Okay, so Blanchard, Leopold Blanchard, and Augustus Valentine. Let's just get that right now. Okay, so we got all the people. I mean, that's always a really good start. Okay, and I think we know this too. I think we can figure that out before we do anything else, but let's see. The London Gazetteer, who will be the new prime minister? The New Order Party and the Loyalists. There are moderates in the middle. The Loyalists and the moderates. So it looks like Augustus is a moderate and Leopold Blanchard is a loyalist. The New Order Party have the most... Oh, the New Order Party is up here. Bro, that looks like Lazarus. That looks like fucking Lazarus. Hearst. So Lazarus Hearst. So this cult shit is also part of a political conspiracy. That looks like Lazarus Hearst up there. The New Order Party have the most MPs. But it is clear from the 2 old parties... It is clear the 2 old parties will form a coalition, the moderates and the loyalists. So these 2 motherfuckers, this means either loyalist leader Blanchard or moderate leader Valentine will become the prime minister, leaving Lazarus Hearst, there he is, and his party in opposition. So this golden idol gives him power, and he also has political power because of it. And they're fighting for prime minister. This is very interesting. There's rose bushes here. There's chrysanthemum bushes. There's an unfinished croquet match. There's a... Oops. There's a door. Oh, that's the door to go back in. We also have a window here and the door over here. Is that how big the room is? God damn. It's like one big ass room. Whatever. Okay. It doesn't seem right. You know what I mean? Like there's a huge fucking room, I guess. Oh, we do have the map. Okay, so we have a chess match going. The level of how much it's finished might be of interest. Then we have the tea place. 2 cups of spicy smelling tea, one almost empty, the other untouched. Okay, all details we can come back to. So Augustus Valentine is the victim. I think the boomerang is the murder weapon because it has blood on it. He was killed in the... Where's the map? Who's got the map? Someone's got a map of this area, right? Where the fuck did the map go? Oh, does he have it? Oh, here it is. In the salon. The salon was where he was murdered, and the body was found by, according to the constable, who told him to raise the alarm? Someone told him. Was it Billiam? No. Podrick raised the alarm, was woken by Lord Leopold. Entered and found the body. So Leopold Blanchard found it. And then he told the butler, Podrick Hill. Okay. So Augustus Valentine was a victim. Someone whipped a fucking boomerang at his head. So, the location of each subject when the body was found. Also, I love these little faces here. Look at how sick those are. So good. So good. I just like love the design of the little faces. So cool. And I like how they're different. The loyalist, the general, the young man. Yeah, okay. They're like specifically drawn in a way to not like give everything away. So, location of each suspect when the body was found. So, Leopold Blanchard, the butler, was in the salon. He was there. He's the guy who found the body. But where was the butler, Podrick? Upon entering the library to take away the glasses, found Lord Leopold asleep. Suddenly was overcome by dizziness and fainted due to his weak heart. Was woken by Lord Leopold. Did he faint in the salon? Well, let's start with Billiam, the gardener. He was in the garden. He was working on the roses until Mr. Hill sounded the alarm. And the roses are right here. So, if he was working on the roses in this flower bed... The flower beds. He was by the flower beds. That makes sense. So, the gardener was by the flower beds. Where was the doctor when the alarm was sounded? When the body was found. The doctor, James Turner, spent the rest of the time playing chess with Alistair until the alarm was sounded. Sometime in the afternoon, Dr. Turner arrived and sent the butler away, practiced chess at the chess house, and educated the butler on his lack of military training. They played together, and he was very close to winning when the alarm was raised. So Dr. Turner and Alistair were both in the chess house. So the doctor and the general were both in the chess house. The loyalist, Leopold Blanchard, I got these mixed up. He was in the salon. The prince and the young man. So the young man, which his name is Gideon, they played croquet in the morning. They got bored. They went to go drink tea. Ergen drew his attention to the interesting design of the chess house. Saw Alistair Cock lecture the butler. Saw Master Turner come to the chess house and send the butler away just as Ergen was remarking on the beauty of the chess house. Saw Lord Alistair leave the chess house and return shortly afterwards. It's starting to piece together in my mind right now what's going on. So why did Lord Alistair leave the chess house and return shortly afterwards? So Lord Alistair, for a second, Alistair This motherfucker left while playing chess with him. Why would he leave? Is he trying to frame Leopold? Hold up! I got an idea! Damn, it's just like when all the thoughts come at the same time. I got an idea. So there's a political conspiracy going on. Alistair Cock and Dr. James Turner want the Griffin, the reawoken, the rebirth Griffin, Lazarus, to win this election. So they're trying to frame this motherfucker, the loyalist, into about him like killing the moderate. So like they're trying to create some division within that party so that it ends up that Lazarus would win. Because if there's division between the moderates and the loyalists and the voters and like, oh my god, the fucking loyalists killed the moderate, we should vote for the third party. And these guys were at the fucking crowning of the Griffin Reawoken, and they're part of that cult, the Brotherhood of Masks. So they want the Brotherhood of Masks to have political power, which is why they would want to create division between these two, which makes me think that this motherfucker was the murderer because he left the chess house. Someone saw him leave the chess house. Gideon saw him leave the chess house. So that means that Gideon and Ergen, the young man and the prince, were both in the tea house when it happened. I think the butler was in the salon. One of them is wrong. The butler maybe then instead he passed out in the library. I think that's what happened. He passed out in the library. Okay. Shit. There's so many blanks to fill in still. Fuck! Sorry, this got blocked. My bad. All right. Let's start piecing this shit together. Full glass of sherry, an almost empty glass of sherry. Someone drugged the sherry. Who drank sherry together? I think it was James Turner and Leopold. So James Turner was like, yo, let's have a glass of sherry, and he drugged Leopold so that Leopold would fall asleep. As he was falling asleep, he saw the Lemurian observing him through the glass door. Woke up, found the butler on the floor asleep. The butler was also drugged. Where was the butler? To dispose of the spoiled sherry that he and Lord Leopold had drunk, and then go to assist Mr. Spade in the garden. Suddenly he was overcome by dizziness and fainted due to his weak heart. Did he drink tea with somebody? Lord Alistair in the chess house. Educated the butler on his lack of military training. Why does he have red eyes? When did he drink the sherry? Is there sherry on the table here? No. I don't think he fainted due to a weak heart. Sleepiness, why do the eyes get pink? James drank the sour sherry. Then he went to the chess house where Alistair and the butler were there. Told the butler to go clean up the library and get rid of the bad sherry. Spent the rest of the time playing chess. In the morning, he practiced chess in the chess house. Served Lord Alistair chess house in the morning. His master arrived and instructed him to dispose of the spoiled sherry. Planted and prone. Saw the young gentleman, the foreigner, leave croquet. In the afternoon, moved the rose bush. Lord Augustus leave the fountain at around noon. Here's my biggest question. Why is Podrick's why are Podrick's eyes red? Something happened to him. Early in the morning, blank, 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 blank in the blank, and blank a blank. Fuck. I think early in the morning, James Turner drugged Leopold Blanchard in the library. What does the button have to do with anything? Why does he have a button from his thing? They put a button in his hand. Oh. He stole, they framed him to make it look like he stole the button from him. So early in the morning, I got it. Check this shit out. Early in the morning, Dr. James Turner drugged Leopold Blanchard in the library and stole a button. That is gotta be it. That's gotta be it right there. Stole a button so that he could then put the button in Augustus Valentine's hand and be like, you killed him because he's got your button in his hand. Nice try, buddy. Which is basically what he's saying here. Leopold, your plan to frame Patu is sublime, but your missing button is worse than enough. Is more than enough proof than you did it. Got it. It's like, oh god, I do not feel comfortable arresting a prime ministerial candidate, but I must ask you to follow me. Dumb fuck. Meanwhile, in the blank, 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 blanked, blank, blank, and blank, a Lemurian candidate from the blank. A Lemurian seal? Did he steal it? I hope the host did not notice me when he was leaning over the sleeping eye patch gentleman. He stole the 11th seal from his clan. He stole the seal from his clan, and he is not able to communicate, but he saw them through the window, which is what Gideon said. Saw Master Turner come out of the chess house. But someone saw him through the window. Upon inspecting the weapon, as he was falling asleep, he saw the Lemurian observing him through the glass door. So, while he was falling asleep, this Lemurian guy was like, let me steal this shit. And he peeked around to make sure that the eye patch gentleman and this guy wasn't watching, but he was leaning over him to steal a button. Meanwhile, okay, hold up. Meanwhile, in the salon, Ergen Patu stole... Oh. Meanwhile, in the salon blank, blank, blanked, blank, blank, and stole ah! This is hard. Meanwhile, in the salon, he stole a Lemurian seal from the salon. Meanwhile, okay, so that. Oh, meanwhile, I got it. In the library, Leopold Blanchard fucking I don't know. Fucking A. In the blank at around noon. Where does it say noon? In the afternoon, move the rose bush from there. He said, Lord Augustus, leave the fountain at around noon. There's so many fucking blanks. I don't even know where to go. I know I have the top part right. And I know that the Lemurian guy stole the Lemurian seal. So he stole the 11th seal. Meanwhile, in the blank, 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 and blank, blank. The sherry, the button. Okay. I'm going to say, and planted the button onto him to frame Leopold Blanchard. That happened. That to me makes sense. And planted the button on him. In the blank at around noon. Okay, let's say in the salon around noon. Blank blank killed blank blank. I think it's Alistair Cock because he's the one who left. Alistair Cock killed Augustus Valentine and planted the button on him to frame Leopold Blanchard. So what happened is James Turner drugged him. In the morning, stole a button off of him, went and walked to the chess house, gave the button to Augustus Valentine. Alistair Cock. So James Turner took the button off of a sleeping Leopold Blanchard, gave the button to the General Cock. General Cock then went and left, which Gideon Bell saw, went to the salon to go kill Augustus Valentine with the boomerang. But this doesn't allow us to figure out when Ergen stole the thing. They got bored and went to drink tea in the tea house. Ergen drew his attention to the interesting design of the chess house. Saw Lord Alistair Cock lecture the butler. Saw Master Turner come to the chess house and send the butler away, just as Ergen was remarking on the beauty of the chess house. One almost empty, the other untouched. You motherfucker. This motherfucker. I'm having trouble here, guys. I think we're getting closer. Meanwhile... Meanwhile, is it in the tea house? Ergen Patu drugged Gideon Bell and stole a Lemurian seal? Did he drug him? Is that what happened? Are his eyes red? Not really. His eyes are blue. Oh, he's blinking, 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 blinking. Oh! Bitch! He put Lemurian Lichen in there! He put Lemurian Lichen in there! That's gonna be the title of this episode. He put Lemurian Lichen in there. He's like, yo! Look at that! Look at how beautiful that fucking house is over there! After he drugged him with Lemurian Lichen in his drink. And then he lost perception of time. He lost perception of time. He's like, oh, and he was looking at it for a long time, which makes sense why he just saw him lecture the butler, which allowed Ergen Patu to leave and steal the seal while all that shit was going down. Meanwhile, in the tea house, Ergen Patu drugged. There's another drugging. Drugged Gideon Bell and stole a Lemurian seal from the fucking salon, baby! Woo! You like me. You love me. You love me. No hints needed, baby. Fuck you. Oh, I pieced it all together, baby. I'm the smartest motherfucker on the planet. You know me. And you love me. So what happened here? Brotherhood members Alistair and James plotted to turn the ruling moderate and loyalist parties against each other. That's what the fuck I said earlier, dog. Over the course of a weekend at James's manor, Alistair murdered the moderate leader and James framed the loyalist leader. And just by chance, at the same time, Ergen Patu decided to steal his shit back. Oh, fuck. Ergen Patu decided to steal his shit back from his country. Damn. We did it. And we got a cutscene. Let's take a look at the cutscene before we end today. You have proven that I can trust you. Here is the Brotherhood's artifact I removed from the traitor Keen. Let me educate you how it works. I set it to take heat from this cup of water. Then I changed the symbols and I used the idol to give heat to something else. Knew that. But there is much more the idol can do. Here is the Brotherhood's artifact that I removed from the traitor Keen. So Keen ended up being a traitor and tried to steal it from him. Let me educate you how it works. It takes heat from a cup of water. Let me replay it. Because it's blue, and then red means that it's ready to shoot. I love how he's like, oh, at the end. He's like, fucking... The idol makes him just like orgasm. I set it to take heat. Boom. It steals the heat. It's red. And now it's red. It's ready to shoot. Target acquired. Fucking heat. Oh my god. Whoever did the voice lines for that was probably like, why is there someone coming in this game? Damn, guys. It looks like we got 2 things left, baby. 2 things left in this shit, baby. And we're gonna do it next time on the case of the GULO idol.